my favorite kind of video, and I feel like it's one of your favorites too. A Walt Disney World haul. I just spent an incredible, really quick trip, 3 days in Walt Disney World with family and friends, and it was just nice to be in the magic and definitely do some shopping. I am surrounded by so many blue bags. It is wild to me how much I bought in just a matter of 3 days. So, and I'm going back really soon just for an even quicker trip. I'll explain more, but yeah, I'm really excited to show you some of these things. And honestly, they've been sitting here for a minute, so I think some of it might be a surprise for me as well. Let's see. I didn't buy any ears on this trip. No Spirit jerseys. The most expensive thing I bought though is something that I truly love and use all the time, and I'll probably be bringing on my upcoming trip, and that is a lug bag. This is my favorite style lug bag. The small ones really wouldn't do anything for me. I haven't found a backpack that I just love yet, but I got a tote like this when I went on the Treasure, which that's a massive haul. If you missed the Disney Treasure haul, I'll link it up in the eye and down below. But I use it all the time that I didn't want anything to happen to it. So I got this Mary Poppins one. I'm such a big Mary Poppins fan. Now, is this the same color as the cruise one that I got? Yes, but I can use this instead of that, I guess. I don't know. I'm waiting for them to do more colors, but it says practically perfect in every way on the front with a little Mary Poppins silhouette. The back says United Kingdom Epcot World Showcase. There's so many features of this bag that I love. One is this guy right here. This goes on top of your luggage, which someone struggling right now with dislocated discs and a hip problem and all that, this is so helpful when traveling in the airports. On the front, I didn't show you the little phone magnetic closure here, which is great to just slip your phone in. The straps are so nice and comfortable. This cushion, I can't even tell you how much better that feels on my shoulder. On the back, oh my gosh, there's still things inside, geez. On the back is a compartment with a bunch of RFID compartments in there. And then inside is a ton of compartments. I love the interior with the Mary Poppins and that light blue. We've got so many things inside, like a space for your water bottles that's insulated. Like, are you kidding me? This is so incredibly nice. It fits 2 water bottles in it, and there's just so many compartments that I love. This bag has been a game changer for me. It's the Skyliner, I guess, bag from Lug. That's what it says here, so that's what I'm going with. The Lug Skyliner, which I love. Skyliner. So I'm hoping to get more like this. I know in Aulani right now, they have like a hot pink one that I really love. I feel like they might have had a Disneyland 70th, and my head's spinning with all of that merch, but hopefully I can add more to my collection soon, because these are great back home in the parks as your travel bag. I can't rave about this enough. I've used it in Disneyland. I've used it in the city here in New York City. I've used it in Walt Disney World. It's fantastic. I used it on the cruise. Yeah, really love it. So I'm so happy that I got another one, because I've never seen this one. They had a Tinkerbell backpack that I liked, didn't love, so didn't get that yet, but I wish they did have a Tinkerbell tote. That would have been nice. I took this home because I have so many questions. This is the new print. My friends Jackie and Sean are watching. They're gonna crack up. This is the new print they have for cups and popcorn. They replaced a lot of the Mary Blair one. It's the Disney Parks one, and it's clearly for both land and world. I say that because this must be Mickey's Fun Wheel, or Pixar Pal Around now they call it. There's so much on here that I understand, but then there's so much on here that I'm like, what are you supposed to be? So if you think you know, let me know in the comments below. The big one for me that I just don't understand what it is this right here. I thought maybe it would be Living with the Land, but is Living with the Land iconic enough to put on one of these things for both parks? You know what I'm saying? So if you could help me out with that, that would be amazing. Most of the other stuff, if not all of the other stuff, I figured out, but that. It's gonna drive me crazy. So Mouseketeers, friends, help me, please. Okay, this big blue bag is clothing, so let's get to that. We have a lot of stuff on this haul though that I've never really had before. It's very different for me, so keep watching till the end, because I'm quite surprised with some of the things that I found. This is probably the second most expensive thing that I got on the trip, and I had eyed it in March, and I'm so sad I didn't get it in March because they had the matching sweatpants. So I'm still on the hunt for that. If you know where I can find them, please let me know in the comments below. But it's this Walt Disney World zip-up hoodie. We love just a gray basic hoodie. I love that it's embroidered here. We've got the park icons, Spaceship Earth, Cinderella's Castle, Tower of Terror, Tree of Life with Walt Disney World. It is a very cozy material. Trying it on really sealed the deal for me. And then the back has those icons bigger and Walt Disney World. I would love to see a Disneyland version of this. Do they have a Disneyland version of this? I'm really into this whole line. I have a mini backpack that I got of it in March. I'll link that last Walt Disney World haul because that was a doozy. Oh my gosh, that was so big up in the eye. And down below, I went for work and they gave us stuff. I bought a lot of stuff. I was with my friend Melissa and we both have shopping problems. It was made apparent. Which I love. It's one of the many qualities I love about her. But I got this hoodie and I just want to get the sweatpants so bad. I am very much in my sweatpant era because of those issues I was talking about with my back. So I did get this pair of sweatpants, which I have already worn. They're just a simple black pair with pockets. We love that. On one leg, it says Walt Disney World, black and white, so classic. And then on the other, small up top on the right leg, it's got the Walt Disney World logo, and then it says authentic, original, established 1971. I think it's interesting that they put red and yellow, but I get it, like Mickey colors. And the shirt I wore with it went pretty perfectly. So yes, I am very into these sweatpants. I think I have quite a few sweatshirts that will go with it, but it is very warm now here. It's like 81 degrees in my apartment right now, so not wearing those today. I totally forgot that I got this sweatshirt, and I was very excited to find it. You know when you come back from a trip and you have those merch regrets of things you didn't buy? This was one for me. I had seen it at the airport coming home, and the Magic of Disney, I think is what the store is called now at Orlando International Airport. And I thought about it a lot, and I think Box Lunch is where they have the matching sweatpants for it. Haven't gotten those yet. Probably will soon. But I did get the sweatshirt. I don't know. Stitch is having a moment right now. It's so incredibly cute. I love that he, along with the Walt Disney World, is embroidered. I think that just adds something to these sweatshirts. Again, very soft. Love the blue color. And then the back is an embroidered Stitch. He's so cute, and I spent a lot of time with Stitch in March for the broadcast, and my sister's dog Randy looks just like Stitch. He's a Chihuahua version of Stitch, I guess. Not blue, but he's got like a cutout in his ear just like him, and he's dressed like him for Halloween. He's so stinking cute. So I got this. I just see myself wearing this on the plane or at night in Aulani, really manifesting Aulani here for the year or next year even. But yeah, he's so cute. This is something I saw for May the 4th. This is Her Universe Ashley Eckstein's collection. And I said, oh man, I probably won't find this. It will probably be sold out. It just about was, but I found it in my size. At least I think. I still haven't tried it on. But it's this quarter zip, which I'm really into right now. Star Wars. Like so cool. I love that it's just like a classic Star Wars, but modern. I love the colors, the material. It does not have pockets. No, it does not have pockets, but I think it is so cute. And I can just see myself wearing this to work. Like I said, I love the colors. The back has the Disney Artist Showcase featuring Ashley Eckstein. I don't know how you say her name, but I've loved her ever since That's So Raven. And I just think a lot of her designs are so cool, especially when it comes to Star Wars. So I'm really excited that I found this in my size. Hopefully my size. We need to try on Christina. We need to do that after this video. And then all my t-shirts. Get comfortable. I'm a big fan of just classic Disney t-shirts. Wear them back home, wear them in the parks. I just feel comfortable in them, and they had so many good ones this trip. This one I've seen for a minute, but just never got. And again, I was thinking Aulani, and I've recently, well, I guess it's not recently. It was almost 2 years ago that I had my first ever Dole Whip because they're not dairy. So that was a very special moment. So I got a new Dole Whip shirt, and I love the colors on this. It says Disney's Polynesian Village Resort, which I love the poly so much, but I also just really love Dole Whips. So I feel like I could wear this in Walt Disney World, but I'm probably going to wear this in Aulani, and I feel like quite a few of my Aulani ears go with it. So definitely going to pack that if I am so lucky to go to Aulani this year. Manifestation. This is something I saw online and I was like, probably, wow, that was like really intense. Probably going to get some of that collection. The Hollywood Studios line. I am like just loving that there's park specific merch right now. We need more individual resort and attraction merch as well, but we're getting there. And this was nice and lightweight. This is a Hollywood Studios shirt, Disney's Hollywood Studios. I just love that it's like a classic shirt, lightweight, very soft material. Love the colors. Not sure which ears are gonna go with it, but that's a problem for another day. I just thought this was really, really cool. So I got this one. I think I got almost all of the ones they have. There's one you won't see in this haul because I didn't get it in Walt Disney World, but it will be in a haul coming soon. I can see the bag. I see it sticking out of the bag right now. So make sure you're subscribed to see that. Also, time is running out to enter for my giveaway. The current giveaway, as I think May 24th is the last day you can enter. It's my Tiana giveaway. There will be more giveaways on the way, but if you're interested in that, check out the video. It's in the description box below. You must be a subscriber to enter that. So stick around for that. Here's another Hollywood Studios shirt that's got a bunch of icons on it. Rock and Roller Coaster. I got that because I was like, going away. So, you know, I'm not a Tower of Terror fan. I just can't do the dropping, but you know, it's the icon of the park. So we vibe with that. We've got Fantasmic and Star Wars, Toy Story. This middle part is what did it for me. That's just classic MGM Hollywood Studios vibes for me. And then it says Disney's Hollywood Studios. The colors were so different. Again, not exactly sure which ears will go with it, but I've got quite a few. Oh, I forgot. It's got the Earful Tower. Now, I wish that was where the Tower of Terror was, but I know not everyone's going to agree with that. This, by the way, if you're not familiar, is a statue they have in Hollywood Studios. It's not Mickey, but you know, this is a Disneyfied version of that statue. Oh my gosh, this shirt. You know when you see the t-shirt walls in Walt Disney World and there's usually one that just shows the store, like it will say World of Disney or whatever the store is you're looking at. If they don't have a picture for that area, they'll just have the store. Well, years ago, I feel like they had this as just the icon that was there. And I was like, I would totally wear a shirt of that. Well, they caught on because they made, and there was very few of these left. Like I'm talking like 3 shirts maybe. Emporium. Do you know how much money I have spent at the Emporium over the years? So it's only fitting to have a shirt of it. Walt Disney World, the castle, established 1971. I think this is such a fun shirt. This is such a great shirt. And it's one of those shirts, if you know, you know. So cool. Like they've had Casey's Corner t-shirts. It's great that they have Emporium now. There would be other stores that I'd be willing to wear shirts of. Like Worlds of Disney would be one of them. Star Traders, because when in doubt, Star Traders has it. I don't know. If Mouse Gears was still around, I would not wear a Creation shirt, but I would wear a Mouse Gears shirt for sure. In fact, I didn't even go to Creation Shop on my last trip, but really soon I will be going there. So stay tuned. This shirt, at first I was like, oh my God, it's white. I can't get it. But the theming of it, like it spoke to me so much that it'll probably just be a night shirt because I get white shirts dirty very easily. And I got it in a large because that's all they had. They had larges and extra larges. They didn't have my normal size medium. It's a Disney Channel shirt, but it's not just a Disney Channel shirt. It's like my Disney Channel shirt. So Hannah Montana loved. That's So Raven loved. Wizards of Waverly Place loved. Cheetah Girls love. I have a very strong connection to Phineas and Ferb. Kim Possible, yes. High School Musical, I don't even need to explain that. Proud Family loved. And Lizzie McGuire, like I feel like this crossed over so many parts of Disney Channel. They were not all on at the same time, but I watched every single one of these shows. The only show for like OG Disney Channel that's missing for me is Even Stevens. I loved Even Stevens so much, but all these shows, like so great. What would make up your ideal Disney Channel shirt? For me, this is like a very millennial heavy shirt, I feel. What would it be for you? High School Musical, which was game changer for me. I don't know if you could see it up here, but I actually was a part of High School Musical. So yeah, it just had to happen. What is your show though? Like what would be your shows, your decom? I do wish they had a decom shirt, but I'll settle for this. I mean, this was well done. Give this human a raise. Although, can we not have it on a white shirt? Like a gray t-shirt would have been great. Then there's this shirt, very lightweight. I think it's gonna go so great with my plain black Mickey ears that I got, or mini ears that I got. Oh, they're right here. From Mouse Fitters. Like, I just feel like when you can't find, for the most part, ears to go with a shirt, these black ones, and with this shirt, it's gonna go so nice. So you've probably seen this design before. And it says Walt Disney World, established in 1971. This represents my family. So I am Goofy, mom and dad are Mickey and Minnie, and my sister's Donald. So I love that it was the four of them. The most magical place on earth. Just like a very simple classic shirt. I feel like this could be in the parks or back home. I looked at it in Disneyland, didn't pull the trigger because if you remember that haul from February, got a lot of other t-shirts. I'll link that up in the eye down below. But I'm glad I have one version of this shirt because it's so lightweight compared to the other t-shirts that I feel like in the hotter months, which is like always in Walt Disney World, this is going to come in handy. And then this shirt, they released this shirt maybe a couple of days after I got back from my March trip, and I like quickly sent it to my friend Melissa on Instagram, and I was like, where was this shirt? I need this shirt. I need the Disneyland version too. But we at least got the Walt Disney World one. Mickey, Minnie, Walt Disney World, the most magical place on earth. It's the entrance sign, so it makes me so happy. It's just so classic Disney, and this is actually the Mickey and Minnie in the sign. They're in like square blocks though, but yes, it's not the original sign. The colors, if you know, you know, but it works on this shirt, I guess, because the shirt's red. It gives me that old school vibe, and this just makes me so happy. Every time I go under that entrance sign, I just cry, but you probably figured that out. There is one more mini shirt that I actually wore on the trip, and it's in the wash right now, so I will insert a picture of it. It's from the Marketplace Co-op. They had so many cool designs like this, but the sizing is weird. I was so glad they had a dressing room because this medium fit me great, but then the Daisy Duck one in medium did not. I would love to find a large in it and Chippendale, but like the medium, Minnie and Goofy fit fine, but Chippendale and Daisy run small, so go figure. They've had orange bird ones like that. They have a ton of designs on their version of a t-shirt wall, which is really, really cool, and it gives vintagey vibes. And then any other clothes, because I think that's the only other clothing item that I bought, I will put in another haul because I tend to forget an item or two from a Walt Disney World trip, and then they just circulate in the next haul, which I have lots of hauls coming soon. Okay, this was one of the first things that I bought because I am so in love with this style backpack. I haven't really been using Loungeflies as much because of my back. I think the last one I used was the Christmas one, but it's so good, I had to. But I love this style of backpack because it's similar to a size for a Loungefly, but you can fit so much more in it, and it's lighter weight. And it's these medium-sized backpacks, they're calling it. It's not a really big one like a book bag. It's in between that and like a smaller backpack. So why did I get this one? The color, the vibe, like screams 90s to me. This is almost like that magnet feel, which I love from the 90s. And it's just a really practical bag. We've got the two water bottle holders on the side, which I just think are a necessity. I think that's the one flaw with the Loungeflies. They don't have that. Still love my Loungeflies though, don't worry. Then we've got this front compartment and another compartment and an area for your ears if you don't want to hold your ears anymore or wear your ears anymore. And then the back compartment. Oh, I also really love this color. Did I say that? I love this hot pink, and I have ears that will match it. Inside is so great because you have a separate electronic compartment, or for anything, but it's like padded, so your electronics would be good. And then you still have another zip compartment in there. So cool. And then we've got padded straps, like a good padding straps. We've got this nice padding on the back, which really helps for my back right now. And if you're using it to travel, it's got the thing again to go over your luggage. So really big fan of this size backpack. I got a couple in March. So like I said, that Walt Disney World haul is down below. I wanted to get some in Disneyland. They just didn't have, but hopefully we're going to Disneyland again this year. So again, fingers crossed, manifestation, because there's a couple that I would like to get for Disneyland. But so far, I think all the ones I have are World. Yeah, I have some Vera Bradleys kind of in this size that I really love as well, but I love getting them from Walt Disney World. Plus, they're so much cheaper. And they're just like a really good price backpack. Yeah, with like an annual pass holder discount, they're like 30 something dollars. So I think that's a very good price. Oh, if you remember on the March haul, I was very into this. This is a new collection for me, these plushie keychains. I only got one on this trip, but it's one that I knew I wanted going down. It is the Painter Mickey from the Riviera. I paint shoes. I do love to paint, and I didn't have a Mickey one, so I got the Painter Mickey. I think he's just so stinking cute. I love that it's gold hardware on this. I really appreciate that it's this kind of claw clip. Is that what they call them? Like the clasp? So cute. So we did go over, spend some time at the Riviera, so I got him. It was, I think, the first thing I ever bought in the Riviera gift shop, so I was very excited to get him. And when I got him, you guys, Goofy was out and he was in the kids club. We walked by and I just did a double take, and he came over, he saw me, he took his hat off. I've never seen Goofy take his hat off before. I sobbed. I lost my mind. It was such a cool private moment that we had. So it was a very special trip visit to the Riviera. So I love this guy. Oh, I forgot this was in here too. Got a couple of luggage tags on this trip. This is one that matched that hoodie. I have a couple suitcases that don't have luggage tags, and I feel like this was a really sturdy one, so I did want to get that. I do travel a lot, not just to the Disney parks, but for my job, so I want to make sure that I have luggage tags, and not just luggage tags. Like, I want to take a little bit of magic with me even if I'm not going to the parks. So there is another one in one of these bags. This was a freebie. I am a Disney Vacation Club member, and they had a new magnet, so we got that. Like, gives me old school, like maybe Disneyland vibes with the colors. So cute. Okay, what is this? Oh, we got some pictures, some artwork. I kicked myself for not getting this on my last trip. This comes out every Festival of the Arts from this artist, Dave Perillo. My sister collects the big paintings of his. I collect the smaller ones, the postcards, and then you just frame them. They're 5x7s, and it's a 4-pack. And I really love two of them in particular, one being the Pirates of the Caribbean one and the monorail one. I'm such a monorail fan. We also have Jungle Cruise and the Main Street Electrical Parade. There's nothing bad in this. I love these pictures so much. I have quite a few of them from over the years, but this was the 2025 set, and they only had a couple left, so I was glad that I got one. I had picked one up for my sister, and I'm really glad that I got one for me. I also got, I don't think I have anything like this for Chip and Dale. Again, Aulani vibes here. I am a twin, so I felt like this was a really cute summer print. I like to change out my artwork. So Chip and Dale, look at Dale. He's so happy, so cute. And it was very fitting with the Dole Whip and the ukulele, because that was a very big part of my last Aulani trip. Those videos, I'll link some of those down below. And then I also got this picture too, because it's classic Country Bears, and I don't know how much longer we are going to see that. So we've got Big Al. It's just so cute. I love the new Country Bears, don't get me wrong, but there's nothing like the original one. That's what I grew up with. So yeah, had to get that. Don't know where I'm putting it, but that's usually what happens when I buy art. Some of this will go to my office and some of this will stay here. Just haven't figured that out yet. I have always wanted a wallet like this. My favorite kind of wallet is the Zip ID from Vera Bradley. But here's the thing with those. There's been a couple of times I've used them in the parks, and then my backpack has gotten wet, including a Loungefly. Water has gotten through, and then since it's like a cloth material, it gets a little shangada. So I'm sorry, I'm Italian. It gets a little messed up. So I wanted to get something a little bit more practical or durable, and I love these accordion wallets, but I didn't know which print to get. I got my sister, I picked up a lot of stuff on this trip, gifts and for my sister, because she didn't come with me, and I got her a Winnie the Pooh and Tigger one, which I debated, but I just wasn't like sold on it. And then this was the one that I got. It's a Loungefly, and it's Stitch and Angel. Angel's not for everyone. I love her because I've had such great interactions with her in the park. So look how cute. She's like licking his forehead, and they're so cute. And then it continues over here. so, I just think it's so adorable. And then when you open it up, it's got all these, oh my God, how cute is that print? It's got all these spots for your cards. Even if you put cash, you could have like a compartment for cash. I feel like you could just access your cards very easily with this. So I am excited to finally have one of these, and I just love this print. This was the right print for me. Another blue bag, and it seems fragile. Oh, right, we got a mug. I couldn't not get this mug. I saw it on disneystore.com and I was like, ooh, should I get it? And then I used my discount in the parks to get it. It's Goofy in pajamas with tea. So me. So I've actually seen him in this outfit before at a Moonlight Magic event with the slippers. So cute. And then it says it's a brew to full day, and it's got the tea bag. I don't drink coffee. Coffee makes me feel very sick, but I drink tea. I'm a very big tea fan. So this was just so perfect. And so many of the Goofy mugs lately have said coffee on it or decaf coffee, and it's just not me, so I can't pull the trigger. But this one was easy to do. And then classic vintage Goofy on the inside. I ended up picking up the Donald Duck one for my sister as well. I just think this is a really, really cute mug, and I love the flows teal in the background there. So I've been excited to use that. Oh my God, there's still so much stuff, you guys. I also got this, which is something very, very different that I picked up. I've done a couple of virtual Run Disney events, not running, obviously, walking. I needed a medal holder, and they had at the Marketplace Co-op, you guys, they had a whole like Disney Cruise section. Didn't love any of the Disney Cruise stuff they had there. And then they had a whole Run Disney section. Loved a lot of the Run Disney stuff. And they were so nice to pack this so nice to me, but I got a medal holder. I'm so excited. It's the Run Disney logo with Mickey. I looked at so many of these kind of metal displays on Etsy, on Amazon, and they were so expensive. So this one was a really good price plus my discount, and I love the Run Disney blue. So I'm very excited to display some of my medals. This might just be for the summer series that I'm doing. It's the like parks one, so I think I get 4 medals on that, so I might just display the 4 on here. I don't know how many medals I'm gonna do that won't look overcrowded, but we're gonna try it. I have another one that I haven't hung up at my desk yet that's just like a wooden shelf. We'll see, but I think this might be the one that I hang up for sure. I think and for sure in the same sentence. That's right, Christina. And it does have all the hardware on the back of this. I picked up one of these for me and then one for my sister. I was so tempted to get so much. They had very like marathon specific merch, and since I haven't done any of those, I didn't get them, but I did get this that they were also so nice to wrap up. It's a Run Disney pin, and it's generic. Every mile is magic with Mickey running. Thought that was so cute. And I've done so many Run Disney interviews too that it just seemed fitting. So yeah, I got some Run Disney merch, which was very exciting. What else do we have? I feel like there's still so much. I think the only bag that's left is the pin bag. So I feel like this is already a very long video. So I will break this up into a second part. That will be the next video, the pins. So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know, what have you been eyeing in Walt Disney World or Disneyland right now? Because it's so much merch. Merch overload, especially in Disneyland with the 70th. They kind of nailed a lot of the merch in my opinion. So very excited to get out there and shop. Hopefully, fingers crossed, coming soon. But let me know, what was your favorite item in this haul, or what are you eyeing? And we will chat very soon. Also, don't forget, follow me on Instagram and TikTok. On TikTok, I did open a bunch of mystery pins that I got on this trip, so you can see that and more over there, since I didn't vlog on this one too. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna do a recap of this trip and the March trip, hopefully before my next one, because that is really, really soon. Flying down for just a day. That's going to be different. So we'll explain on that video. So make sure you're subscribed, and good luck with the giveaway. We'll be announcing the winner very soon on that. Thanks for watching. Hope you're doing well. I am Christina K. Have a Disney day.